Hello, guys, and welcome to a new series that I decided to do. Um, I decided I wanted to do something a little different this time around. I changed up my skin for this series, so you will be seeing this skin for this series. I may end up showing the other skin that I'm doing for the other series that I'm doing as well. If that does end up happening, I'm sorry, but um, I thought, why not? Let's keep this stuff. Let's keep the content going. Um, I've got two other series that I'm doing right now too. So just keep the content flowing. You know what I'm saying? We don't have any weight classes, and there is a minimum requirement of one. So we will be throwing in weight classes. Give me 1 second. Okay, let's try that again. All right, we're good now, and we're gonna go. This is going to be another randomly generated one that we do. And we of course will be doing Lisa Comb greatest negotiating, we'll do 10 out of 10. Matchmaking, 10 out of 10. Eye for Talent, 2. Promotion, 3. Scouting, 1. And Silver Tongue, 4 is what we'll do. um Fantasy matchmaking's off. Firings are on. Autosave is on. All that's on. Save. And we're good in the user things. Okay. And we will be doing All Stars Women. And we've got 4 other promotions besides us. We've got Combat Mixed Martial Arts, Combat Sports Worldwide, Rampage Combat Series, and Silver War Arts. And we will be doing All Stars Women. Okie dokie. And shall we get started? No new fighters just yet. Let's simulate to Friday. We've got some new judges, it looks like, and potentially some interest elsewhere. Um, that's a non-fighter. Skills-wise, he's pretty good. So we will definitely try to bring him in. Let's go 5,000 a show. Another one we'd like to have, let's go 5,000 a show. Perfect. Um, any. Looks like right now it's just the non fighters. There is one other guy we might be able to sign. Let's do another $5,000 a show. Okay. Game has been saved. And now we simulate to Monday. No news as of this so far. Any fighters? Still no fighters. Okay. Um, simulate to Monday, week 3. Look at how quickly this goes. It is insanely quick. And we did sign the broadcasters. Great stuff. KSW seemingly went to uh, some terms with a Yulu. Approachable, yes. So we could go to Sport Tube, it looks like. Okay. Um, and our current size has us restricted to signing fighters from Japan, Australia, or Asia, it looks like. And our weight classes are the lightweight division, which is anywhere from 90 to 130 pounds. And then we've got the middleweight division, which is anybody from uh actually I think I'm going to change this up a little bit. I want to make this 90 to 140, and then I want to go with for the middleweight division I want to go with 160 to 210. So we'll save that there. Oh, whoops. I forgot to save it. It would clash with the heavyweight. So we'll bring this over to 220. Actually, Should I just keep it the way it was? Save. Yeah, I'll just keep it the way it was. Um, Failure to make weight. You may set a mandatory fine for any fighter that fails to make weight for a fight. That fine is the percentage of their purse from the fight and is given to their opponent. If both fighters fail to make weight, the fines are given to charity. The larger the percentage is, the less likely the fighters are to risk not making the cut, but the more irritated they're going to be by the fine. The 15% is the default amount. So yeah, we'll go 15%. And we've got people to sign in the non-fighters here. Okie dokie. Broadcast team will bring in these guys here. We'd be massively above the standard a company of this size would require for uh, everything except for analysis. That's well above the standard as of this moment. Um, I'm still waiting for fighters to pop up. So we'll just simulate to the end of the month. So far, it's still only the non-fighters. We signed a contract with Sports Tube. And now we will simulate to the end of the month. Look at how quick this goes. And we got a bunch of new fighters. Perfect. Is there anybody we could sign? Search. Employment available for hire. Female, because we're doing only a female only company. Akuro Kishi is from Japan. She's a low-level regional fighter. Um, I'm going to do. I'm gonna make it so we don't have contract renewals as well. We'll bring her in, make the contract official. Low level regional. She wants me to sweeten the deal. Make offer. Arisha Miruyama. Let's go with. I want to do a user template here. For right now, we'll just do standard fighter. We'll go 2 months and 4 fights. None. Keep that at 2.5. Free cut from loss, no. Automatic usage is on. No signing bonus. We'll go with 20%. on everything here. For now, base pay is between 0 and I think what we'll do is 5,000 for now. Um, okay. Apply. Well, that shall be the way we bring in fighters from here on out. For now, at least. Okay. We do have a mid-level regional fighter already. Low-level regional. Low-level regional. Low-level regional. Low-level regional. Low-level regional. Unknown. Low-level regional. Low-level regional. Low-level regional. Low-level regional. We're just trying to sign in everybody we can. That way we can potentially bring in these women to uh, our 3 weight classes. I have a feeling most of these fighters will be fighting at the lightweight division as of right now. We might have a few middleweight division fighters too, though. But I don't see us having very many heavyweight division fighters as of this moment. So we'll see. But as of right now, I don't see that happening. But again, we shall see. And yeah, we shall be back to sign the rest of the fighters. We're going to simulate. I think we'll simulate till Friday and see if anybody decides to sign with us. Got some rival bids taking place. Okie dokie. Low level regional. We're getting some fighters that have fought before. Low level regional. Low level regional. Kit Muso, Maiko Sato, Megu Minami, 4 years, 8 fights. Nori Kaman, Ochio Ushiba, Sakura Ebina, 9 years, 10 fights. Seka Tsukade, 5 years, 10 fights. Tsuki Shibaguchi, Yu Sakanoue, okay. I'm gonna simulate now to Monday. Got a bunch of hirings going on right now. We did get a bunch of fighters signed. Nice. No upcoming events as of right now. KSW's got a bunch of fighters they've signed too. KSW is going crazy with the signings. SWA has been trying to take some of our guys, some of our peoples too. They brought in Akuro Kishi. She's also signed with us. We should probably, yeah, okay. It's pretty much all the fighters that we've already tried to negotiate, that we negotiated earlier. Let's go to Thursday. Oh, CMMA has got a show already. We need to step up our game. We did get the signings. Great stuff there. Anybody else? Doesn't look like it. We are a women's only show. We may every once in a while do like one male fight, but it's probably not going to happen. I'd like to stay a female only company. Financially, we are in debt now, but that's okay. Um, how are we doing on credibility? We are at the amount we should be. What about stability? Default. We've got 23 fighters in the lightweight, 8 fighters in the middleweight, and 14 in the heavyweight. Okay. It looks like we could move Kiri Saga to the middleweight division. Keen Soga. As she is a flyweight. She walks at around 134. So it might be better if we throw her into the lightweight division, though. We'll just see what happens. We should probably throw in some shows, though. Let's go to the matchmaking. When is CMMA doing their show? Week 2, January. So I think we'll go January 2026, Monday, week 1. We'll go Monday, week 3, January 2026. ASW 1, the main event name. Advanced Local Sport Tube. And we will do it in Tokyo, which would be at the Kanto region, I believe. It's an unregulated region, so we will be doing drug testing. Okay. We would have enough to do a show for this. What about week 1? Nope. Okay. So we would have to do week 3. Okay. We can do another show in week 1. We'll do Monday, week 1, February 2026 as well. Then another main event name. We'll do this in Kyushu, yeah. Broadcast team. And the one with no analysis will go to me. Perfect. Okay. We've got 2 shows announced. Ad fight. Heavyweight. Let's go by popularity. What was the mid-level regional fighter we have? This is the mid-level regional fighter we have. We could have this main event. Got a bunch of people in Tokyo too, so I could try to throw in a catch weight fight too. Sure. Oh, she doesn't have time. She wouldn't have time to do a training camp. Who's available for a full camp? We could have these 2 girls main event. I'm cool with that. And then we'll do a middleweight fight. We'll have these 2 fight each other in the I think we'll actually have this be the co-main event. Yeah, we'll have this be the co-main event. So that'll be the co-main. We'll do a heavyweight fight for the Um, yeah, we'll have this. Oh, she would not have enough. Is there anybody else that we could throw in? Yeah, we could throw these two in. Lightweight, middleweight, heavyweight, alter show. Uh, we need to have at least 4 fights on the main show. I would like to have at least 6, so that way it doesn't screw with the critical and commercial rating too much. I'm gonna do a search. Um, Available preparation time, full camp only. So we could have these two fight each other in another heavyweight fight. We'll do a middleweight fight here. Never mind. Lightweight. Got lots of lightweight fighters we could have fight each other. Perfect. This would be a pretty good fight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we need one more fight. We could have these two fight each other. Okay. Now for the. I think we'll do a heavyweight main event. Yeah, we'll have this main event at Kyushu. Perfect. Middleweight, lightweight. Okay. Do we have any hometown fighters in the lightweight at all? Nobody's a hometown fighter. Well, everybody would be making their debut, so that doesn't really make any sense. Yeah, we'll have this co-main event. Wait, isn't a lightweight already co-main eventing? Nope. Okay. We'll do another middle. We'll do a middleweight here. I think we're gonna have a bunch of middleweight fighters for this one. Do a lightweight fight here. Uh, do another lightweight fight here at Kyushu. We'll do a couple heavyweight fights as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I'm gonna switch this up a little bit. Put the middleweight fight down here. Um, we'll do another heavyweight fight. Why not? Okay. I'm gonna switch this up a little bit too. I'll bring this heavyweight fight down here and bring this heavyweight fight here. We'll be having a lot of lightweight fights, but that's okay. I think we could potentially build up a third show too. We'll go week 4, February 2026. We'll have this one in Hokkaido. Advanced local. And we'll try to have, I think the move is middleweight. Yeah, we could have this main event. Uh, do we have anybody in Hokkaido that we could bring in? Uh, yeah, we could have these two in the heavyweight as well. We could do a to be announced for her. Our lightweight division. She'd be at a major disadvantage. Again, would be at a major disadvantage. I might have already ran into a problem. Maybe not, though. We might be fine. Here we go. Lightweight. Lightweight. Yeah, we'll add this fight. I don't even care. It's only about like $200 anyway. I'll put her into a to be announced. As long as we can get somebody and a couple more fighters to join us, I think we should be okay. And I will be changing the main event name of this. Alright. Hopefully we can get some fighters into the rankings as well. Let's see. Nope, nothing changed. Yeah, okay. I'll probably end up doing titles as well for this save, but I don't think I will be until like very much later on in the save. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go to Monday, week 3, December. There might be some more fighters that pop up, but I doubt it. RCS is doing a show as well. I think since we've already got a bunch of shows, I think we should be good. We should be good to go for a while. Even with the SWA taking Akira Kishi. They'll still be able to hold shows and stuff too. So yeah. I think we just simulate till the end of the month now. Well, and since everybody's at unknown now, too, we can't. Nobody can sign fighters to exclusive contracts. That's another thing too. We have to look at. See, would you look at that? We're already almost at the end of the month. That's how quick the loading screen is. With these types of saves. A bunch of fighters ended up joining up again. Uh, let's see. Yeah, we could definitely bring in some fighters. Perfect. Contract offer. All these fighters. 4 years, 8 fights. 2 years, 4 fights. 2 years, 4 fights. Let's go 6 years, 10 fights. 4 years, 8 fights. 5 years, 10 fights. Oh dang, a bunch of mid-level regional fighters too. Once again, we're just trying to sign fighters. I'm not even right now. We're not even worried about any of the actual payments or anything. We're just trying to sign fighters and we're trying to throw in shows. That's the whole goal, is to stay at number one. Mayu Hiroyuki, 4 years, 8 fights. Mutsuko Asari, 10 years, 10 fights. We'll do 5 years, 10 fights here. Okay. And yeah. We've got now. Well, we're still gonna have a to be announced for the middleweight. Hopefully, we can get somebody in the middleweight division that will fight um uh Arisa Miruyama. Hopefully. Let's skip over to Saturday, week 1. Bunch of signings for ASW. Well, not a whole bunch, but a decent amount. And I think we're already under negotiations with a bunch of these people, with the rest of these fighters, since we're like the only company that are bringing in these women. We do have some rival bids with some of the other women though, which that's completely okay. Matchmaking, middleweight, weight classes. Keen Soga is in the middleweight. I brought in Keen Soga into the middleweight division. I think most of these fighters would be. Well, we could light heavyweight. Not looking good. We'll go 2 days. Okay, we did sign some people. SWA is offering people some contracts. Looks like KSW is doing a show now too. So is SWA. They did manage to find people to do shows, and good for them. Let's search. Is there anybody else we could sign a deal with? Oh, Bluetooth, CabeNet, and Yulu no longer exist. SportTube is the only place we could go to at the moment. Uh, let's see. There was not anybody we could add into the flyweight fight. Not flyweight, middleweight, sorry. What about Mayu Hiroyuki and Issei Joshiko? There we go. Middleweight. Now we just need one more fight to add. I think we'll do a heavyweight fight. Well, is there any hometown fighters? Doesn't look like it. Okay then. Lightweight. We have a lot of lightweight fighters, but that was to be expected. We have a decent amount of heavyweight fighters too, though. That's a bit surprising. Okay. We might even be able to do a fourth show. March 26th, week 3, Tuesday, advanced local. So we've done Kyushu, we'll be doing Hokkaido, uh, Chubu. Yeah, we'll do Chubu. So Kanto, Kyushu, and Hokkaido, and now Chubu. For the next show, we'll do April, week 4, 26, advanced local. In Tohoku. April, May, week 2, Wednesday, week 2, 26, advanced local. Uh, Kinki. Okay. Ad show in Shikoku, May, week 4, May, uh, Saturday, 26, advanced local. So we will be uh, changing up the media broadcasting thing. Extend contract. Hopefully by then we'll also be able to get other deals. We might be able to build up this show already too. We'll have a lightweight main event here. Okay. We've already set up our main event here. Middleweight. So gonna have to wait. Heavyweight fight here. Lightweight. Lightweight. Looks like we do got somebody from Chubu here. Okie dokie. And so that brings us, that's 5 fights there already. So we're doing pretty well, I'd say. Already. We should be good to go for a while. And as more fighters pop up, we'll be able to sign them too, which will help us as well. Company sizes. Looks like ASW, that's us, are at number 1 right now. Hopefully we stay that way. I'm gonna simulate till we hit RCS 1 victorious, so Friday week 2. Still nothing with SportsTube. Yeah, no shows yet. RCS 1 victorious. There will be a change there though. So we got 3 light heavyweight fights and 2 middleweight fights there. 2 light heavyweight fights here. 2 middleweight fights, a welterweight and a flyweight female fight there. Some more signings occurred as well. It looks like CMMA 1 is doing a show. I mean, CMMA is doing a show as well. Alright, and CMMA is doing a show now as well. Let's see. RCS 1 victorious was seemingly a good show. They got to 37, so they reached mid-level regional. And 75% in the critical rating. It was not broadcasted by anybody. They did not have a commentary team. Didn't really matter though, because they weren't broadcasted anywhere. CMMA 1 is not being broadcasted by anybody. So they probably don't have a broadcasting team either. When you're throwing in your first few shows though, like right in the beginning here, you're not really trying to do anything too crazy. You're just trying to let the world know that, hey, we're putting our name on the map, basically. You're not really necessarily trying to do anything too crazy. CMMA 1 got a 38% in the commercial rating. The critical rating wasn't as impressive, and they did not have a commentary team. They'd had a higher attendance, though, so a larger gate there. Very cool. And now we shall simulate to the next show. That was quick. I want to go to the matchmaking real quick. See if we can add any more fights. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Any more fighters we can sign? Nope. Alrighty then. ASW 1. Let's get it. Our first ever show, ASW 1, Yamaguchiya versus Yonai, being held in Kanto. This is the first All-Star Women's show of 2026. We're due to have 8 main fights and no preliminaries at all. Our main event, of course, is Hoshio Yamaguchiya versus Mayumi Yonai. This is both fighters' first time headlining a big show. This is the first time they have fought. Both fighters are making their pro debut tonight, and Yamaguchiya is a big favorite. Our co-main event, Umeko Deguchi versus Keen Soga. This is the first time they have fought. Both fighters are making their pro debut tonight. Deguchi is a fan favorite. Naora Takuda versus Nene Uehara. This is the first time they have fought, and they're both making their pro debut tonight. 1 pick for Tokuda and 6 picks for Uehara. Yu Sakanoe versus Megu Minami. This is the first time they have fought, and they're both making their ASW debut. 1 pick for Sakanoe, 6 picks for Minami. Masako Noro versus Seki Ichiyusai. This is the first time they have fought. Both fighters are making their pro debut tonight. 7 picks for Noro and no picks for Ichiyusai. Kinue Usami versus Minako Takagachi. This is the first time they have fought, and both fighters are making their pro debut tonight. 5 picks for Usami, 2 picks for Takagaki. Aokate versus Asami Miki. This is the first time they have fought, and they're both making their ASW debut tonight. 3 picks for Kate, 4 picks for Miki. And finally, well, this would be our first fight, Hisako Nakanoi versus Mayu Yoiman. This is the first time they have fought. Both fighters are making their pro debut tonight. 2 picks for Nakanoi and 5 picks for Yoemon. We've got Ryoichi Ishida is the referee. Subaru Ichikawa, Nobuyuki Hotsukaya, and Hirotsugu Ui is the judges. And Nakanoi wins by knockout punch of round 1. The fight was rated as good. Oh wait, I forgot to show you guys the rules. Whoopsies. Oh well, I can show you guys the rules after this. So you're probably like, what? A 30-minute round? I wanted to make things interesting. Aokate will fight Asami Miki up next. Oh wait, I forgot to check. I forgot to do who the ref is. It's not that important. Miki won by unanimous decision. The fight was rated as great. Moving on, Kinue Usami fights Minako Takagaki. Ishida is refereeing. And we've got our judges. Usami defeats Takagaki with TKO strikes. The fight was rated as fantastic. Alrighty. And now we've got Masako Noro squaring off with Seki Ichiusai. Gensai is the ref. Here are our judges. And Noro won by unanimous decision, and the fight was decent. Okie dokie. And we've got Sakanoe versus Minami. Gensai is the referee. And here's our judges. Minami loses by unanimous decision, and the fight was rated as decent. Okay, now we get into Naora Tokuda versus Uehara. Ishida will be reffing this fight. Our judges, Nene Uehara defeats Naora Tokuda by submission armbar. The fight was rated as decent. Now we've got our co-main event, Umiko Deguchi versus Kin Soga in the middleweight division. Shunsho Ikina is the referee. And here are the judges. Deguchi wins by submission armbar of round 1. The fight was rated as good. And now we head into our main event. Yamaguchiya versus Yonai in the lightweight division. Yonai loses by knockout punch of round 1. The main event was rated as great. Alrighty. So we got a 33 in the commercial rating. That puts us at the middle of mid-level regional and low-level regional. And we had a really high critical rating at 76. 83 people attended the show. We've got ourselves the commentators. Everything's going great. And there you go, everyone. Popularity increased everywhere. I will not be handing out awards. Actually, yeah, I'll hand out awards, but just because I don't want to lose money. Even though we're probably going to lose money. It'll just be zeros. 0, 0, 0. Yeah, we do end up losing some money. That was to be expected, though. Yeah, once we head over to here, we did rise in size because it was the first show that we did. So, yeah, there's that too. And SWA is doing their show too. Soon-ish. And while we're doing that, I'll show you the rules. I'm gonna bring this to 1:15, and then the main event 2:30. I feel like that's better to do. And then the title fights would be one round 60. So yeah, I'm changing that now. We're having fights inside the ring with a decision 10-point must. Non-title fights would be one round of 15 minutes. Was one round of 30. But I changed it up. The main event non-title fights should be 2 rounds of 30. And then title fights should be 1 round of an hour. Strikes to and down opponent are legal. The referee can separate the fighters if they are inactive. Closing guard while on the ground is legal. Knee strikes to the head of an opponent who is on the ground is illegal. Fighters who are knocked down will be given a 10 count to respond. For now, I might change that up eventually. Elbow strikes to the head of a standing opponent and downed opponent are both legal. Stomps to a downed opponent are legal. Foot stomps are legal. And soccer kicks to the head and body are legal. And a 10-8 scoring is rare. And now we get into the next show. Let's see. Is there anybody we can... I think we're waiting up on the drug test results. Before we can add them to fights. Credibility was not there. We did lose some credibility. We gained stability though. Yeah, let's simulate to Friday, week 3, January. RCS signed some people. CMMA signed some people potentially. Well, we can potentially bring in a new deal with somebody else too. Approachable. Let's see. So we can do Euro Cable Sports. Definitely will be doing that. We'll be doing Fighting Samurai TV. I don't think we'll be doing Mav TV or any of that other stuff. We'll do Wow Wow as well. And YouTube. Some good stuff going on there. We might do Facebook as well. Facebook's kind of the same thing with SportTube. So we probably will end up... that's fair. They're rivals, so that wouldn't really work. Okay then, never mind. Availability. I forgot to change up the finances thing too. Rules. That drug testing. Reverse decision, reverse decision, reverse decision. Save. Um, yeah. Now we have to look and see. I'm trying to see if I can add any more fights to the shows. Doesn't look like it. Is there anybody in the rankings? We do have a couple of fighters in the rankings now. Perfect. After the first show, we got some fighters onto the rankings. The lightweight division's going crazy with the rankings. Yeah, we're just awaiting the drug test results. I'm not sure how long it takes for the drug test results to come in, but I might actually look that up. It does not say. Cool beans, that does not help me at all. Are we still waiting? Looks like we're still waiting on the drug tests. Let's see. I don't really see anything else. I don't see anything about drug testing. Yeah, I don't see anything about result drug testing. We did get the Fighting Samurai TV to sign. Oh, we got Wow Wow to sign. Cool Beans. CMMA sign Rick Bryce. Um, so good for them, I guess. We go into the rankings now, right? Are we still waiting on the drug test? Yes, we are. How long does it take? I think is it. I think it's actually 2 weeks. Now that I'm looking at it, I think it's 2 weeks. Um, but yeah. I think we once we hit Monday week 1 February, I think we should be good. I think. I think it's 2 weeks. I don't. I could be wrong. Can somebody tell me? And CMMA had their drug test results. We did sign with Euro Cable Sports. When was CMMA 1? It was Saturday, week 2. So is it about like a week and a half? Is that when the drug tests are? Maybe there's something that tells you here. Um, Post-show drug testing? It does not say. Huh. Guess we'll just have to wait. Let's go to Friday. Oh, Euro Cable Sports agreed. Now we're not waiting on anybody though. And I think now that we're at low level regional, we can sign more fighters. Can we sign anybody now that we're at low level regional? Hello? I have no clue. That person, but it looks like we're able to sign anybody now. Even though a lot of these fighters would be on the prelims most like their likely usage, it says they're on the preliminary card. The drug tests did come back and everybody uh everybody was negative, which is good. Now we can go into the matchmaking. Heavyweight. I might wait and have this main event. Yeah, I like that better. Alter show. And we could have this co-main event as well. Middleweight. Eh. Lightweight. Might wait around for that. Add fight. Yeah, we could have this main event. Alter show. Autofill. Looks like we would need to go to medium regional to avoid anything. Bring this to advanced regional. Advanced regional. Alter show. Medium regional. No, advanced regional. There. Now we just need 2, 3, 4, 3 more fights. Okay. Any rematches? Okay. Thank God. Mayu Hiroyuki. Guess we could do a catch weight fight, maybe. Maybe. This Mayu's a middleweight fighter. Why isn't she popping up? Not really sure why she isn't popping up, but okie dokie then. So we just need to do one more fight here. We could do Yu Sakanoe versus Umeko. We could try that. No, it's not gonna work. What this one? Oh, that's not gonna work either. Um, it's not what I wanted. Um, let's see. Guess I can't do a catch weight fight because that's not gonna work. Hmm. Okay, never mind then. Okay, then we'll add this fight mm, to this main event. I'll put her in a to be announced. Both these two will be in a to be announced as well. Hopefully we can actually give these. Hopefully those two will actually be able to get middleweight fights. Um, yeah. So there's all that. Uh, let's do it. Why not? Let's try and bring him in. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna see if there's any name value at mid-level regional or higher. Okie dokie. Okay. What about low-level regional? We got plenty of fighters. Search. Reset. Available for higher female. Normal weight class. Middleweight. Welterweight. Nope. Uh, yeah. I'm not really seeing much else. Okay. Now let's simulate to the end of the month. KSW's show. Uh, and a bunch of new fighters just came in, I assume. Let's go to the unemployed section. Unemployed. Unknown. Ariza. Anya Freebush, Raya Bruce, Evelyn Trigg, Ava Rose Banning, Azalia Rude, Deborah Bale, Mid-Level Regional, Edith Arzola, Hiro Kamioka, Jeanette Alfred, Jocelyn Owen, Judith Caulfield, Julia Carmona, Julie Acton. Dang, a high-level regional already? I'm gonna bump this up to 50 on the title about stuff too. We'll go 25 on the main show and main event bonus. Not 300, 3,000. 5%. Perfect. Okie dokie. Monica. Pamela Walker. Pong Ballesteros. Rei Umihara. Sawaka Otaka. Sharon Race. Sonia Delgado. Okie dokie. And we can probably go into the matchmaking and look to see if there's anything else, any other fights we could add. Nope. No other fights to add. I forgot about the rankings. It's okay. And this'll be the last show we do for this episode. This is ASW2 Amaya versus Ushiba, being held in Kyushu. This is the second ASW show of 2026, with 8 main fights and no preliminaries at all. Our main event is Ikuko Amaya versus Ochio Ushiba. Both their first time headlining a show. This is the first time they have fought. Both fighters are making their ASW debut tonight, and Amaya is a big favorite. Akuro Kishi versus Inoue Nishio. This is the first time they have fought, and they're both making their pro debut tonight. Kishi has 4 picks, and Nishio has 3 picks. That's their co-main event. Kichi Shiga versus Misako Kimiyama. This is the first time fighting, and they're both making their pro debut. Shiga is a favorite. Maru Otsu versus Sakue Makiota. Both fighters are first time fighting, and they're both making their pro debut. Otsu has 2 picks, Makioka has 5 picks. Kit Muso versus Sakura Ebina. This is the first time they have fought. Both fighters are making their ASW debut. 1 pick for Muso, 6 picks for Ebina. Milko Ryusaki versus Kochio Sekine. This is the first time they have fought. They're both making their pro debut tonight. 6 picks for Ryusaki and 1 pick for Sakine. Kit Takasu versus Hichio Uehara. This is the first time they have fought. Both fighters are making their pro debut tonight. And Takatsu has been bragging around a lot lately too. We got Tsuki Shibaguchi versus Nori Kamen. This is the first time they have fought. Both fighters are making their ASW debut, with 1 pick for Shibaguchi and 6 picks for Kamen. Gensai is our referee, and here's our judges. Shibaguchi wins by unanimous decision of round 1. They went the whole 30 minutes. Shibaguchi won that fight. And we see Kit Takasu go head to head with Hoshio Uehara. Atsushi is the referee. And here are the judges. That was quick. Uehara won in 27 seconds TKO of the fight. Miko Ryusaki going up against Kochio Sekine. Kensai will be the referee. Here are the judges. Ryusaki won by TKO cut. The fight was rated as decent. Gensai is the referee with our judges. And Ebina won by submission armbar of round 1. The fight was rated as great. Maru Otsu goes up against Sakue Makioka. Sorry. Atsushi is the referee and our judges. Makioka defeats Maru Otsu in a knockout punch. And the fight was rated as great. Kichi Shiga takes on Misako Kimiyama. Tsushi is the referee, and here are the judges. Shiga wins by unanimous decision, and the fight was rated as good. Now we head towards the co-main event. Kishi battles Nishio in the lightweight division. Shunsho Ikina is the referee, and here are the judges. Nishio won by submission arm triangle of round 1 in pretty quick fashion. Now we go to the main event. Ikuko Amaya battles Ushiba in the heavyweight division. Ikina is the referee for this fight. And here are the judges, with Ushiba getting the upset win by unanimous decision in round 2. The fight was rated as good. Wow. Great stuff there for both of these two. And we got to just slightly above low-level regional, and a critical rating of 73. Popularity increased in Japan but decreased everywhere else. Kind of figured that would happen. I'm still gonna go to 0 on the awards, just because, again, I'm scared. Oh, we did gain money. We got $83,249 in profit, so we would have been fine if we gave out those awards. Signings were happening. So we did get some more signings. Cool beans. Uh, Matchmaking. Cool beans. Add another fight. Add fight. Do another catch weight. We need 2 more fights. We could probably do another catch weight. Nope. Okie dokie then. I'm gonna wait it out though, as over here we'll bring these two into to be announced. To be announced. To be announced. Because we would only need 2 more fights. And I'd like to have more non-lightweight fights. Deborah Ball, we're already in negotiations with her. Already in negotiations. the high level regional fighter. Okie dokie. Available for hire. Make offer. Uh, yeah. Now we just need to save and catch you on the flip side, I guess. Bye, everyone.